Okay, we are back for the second game in our mini Godzilla block. We are going to be playing Godzilla Domination on the Game Boy Advance. And it is a really fun game. If you like King of the Monsters, you are going to recognize this instantly. And this is one that were, for one brief, beautiful, week, I held world record, and it was glorious. Yeah, so this is going to be an isometric beat-em-up brawler, basically, where we're going to have several one-on-one and above fights with different kaiju. And in this game, we are actually going to be Megalon, the big bug who apparently has spent the entire off-season lifting and working out. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, there's 6 kaiju total in the game. We have Megalon, we have Mothra, Mechagodzilla, Rodan, King Ghidorah, and of course Big Green. When I first started speedrunning, I used Mechagodzilla, who is a decently safe run, but very, very, very slow. Megalon lends himself much, much better to running around and killing everything. So here we have Kanimatsu, who is going to wear a series of less and less OSHA-approved clothing for the environment. In this game, timer starts on control. All right, Godzilla first is good. Well, mostly. The only one you don't want to fight first is basically regular King Ghidorah. Because King Ghidorah has a magnet attack that's going to whip you around the screen. It's just really annoying. But Megalon's big thing is get him in the corner and tail slap the bejesus out of him. Oh, don't Disney me, Godzilla. Come on, don't be like that. Not during Retrothon. But basically, you get so many hits with that tail per any other attack in the game that it's just, if you can get them in the corner, they're basically done. Sometimes they can break out of it, but you can get a lot of work out of it. Until then, all right, we are against Mothra second, which isn't bad. Mothra does have a stun attack, though, which can be a little annoying. But as long as we can get her in the corner, we should be fine. Yeah, this is exactly the King of the Monsters sequel we never got. Really flew under the radar. I didn't even know about this game until I started doing a couple years ago a find and try to play all Godzilla games thing. And Mothra's done. And even when I tried to get this game added to Twitch, for some reason they kept putting it under the PS2 game. So you have a couple bonus rounds, and we're actually going to try to die here. The reason we're going to do that is because it saves about 30-ish seconds, and I believe this was discovered by a viewer of Cheese Viking Games 1 when we first started really all getting into speedrunning this. And this, of course, broke the times wide open. If you can get a good death skip here, it really puts you ahead for all the rest of the fights. It is kind of one reason why I'm thinking about picking up the Japanese version, because I believe the Japanese version just flat out skips the 2 bonus stages, because there are 2 of them, and one of them we don't get to die during and save any time. Oh no! One more hit and I would have been done. There we go. All right, come on, let's go. So when you die, you just move on. It's great. It's no penalty. It just, you get less score, and who cares about score? Hey, Hardcore. Well, I already screwed up. NES Godzilla rip-runned during a very, very bad set of kaiju fights. Which, yeah, I need to learn map manipulation a lot better for that run. Because there is a pretty precise set of moves you can do, I believe, that will not guarantee kaiju go where you want them to go, but help. I know, I'm sorry. So slippery. So what we really don't want to see coming up here in the 3-on-1 fight is, one, we don't want to be on the moon, and two, we do not want to be stuck with Rodan and Mothra on the same team. Which that fight is not yet. This is a tag team match. Tornado tag, everyone's in the ring. We're teaming up with Godzilla. We've earned his trust by whooping his ass earlier. Alright, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you can get in these multi-kaiju fights all the other members of the team into one pile, it will save you a ton of time trying to track them down. Let's go, maybe. Come on. So, you see we've got the blue health bars, and then there's a red bar under them. That is your special meter, and there's actually some new strats that have come out, and the speedrun has really gotten a lot of time cut off of it. And I believe that does do one of Megalon's special attacks, but it's a drill attack that I was with. So that's why I don't really do it. You go into the earth, you bust out, and then you miss. So we're on the moon. This sucks. The team is not great either. Ghidorah is going to be really annoying this entire time. So we're just going to hang out over here and see if we can lure them into your eye. We can. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Come on, nobody bust out a special on me. Yeah, if you get the wrong combination in this stage, it can be a run killer really easily. I've just had fights with like Rodan and Mothra just stun locking me, and then there's nothing to be done about it. But not too bad that time, despite being on the move. So now we have the second bonus round, and instead of UFOs, we have jets. And as far as I know, we have not found a way to die on this. There's the patterns just don't work, so we are going to vomit up meteors, because that's what big bugs do. And then basically, I think the only thing you don't want to do is get even knocked over in this stage. I don't think matters much. You just basically hang out in the middle and hope for it to be over. Come on, come on. Because I don't even think killing them will speed up anything, because I don't think they cause enough lag to really matter. Alright. So we have 3 more fights, and this is always what I found weird about the game, is that after the 3-on-1, it puts you back in a 1-on-1. A little bit of easing back on the throttle, but it's alright, because then the next fight is a 4 kaiju free-for-all, which not necessarily as dangerous as the 3-on-1, but it still can be pretty bad since everybody can hit you anyway. Sometimes you'll just get caught in the crossfire, and well, you die. Oh no, the fur cloud! Oh no, no! And that is why Rodan can be really dangerous in a group fight, because it will just stun lock you all match. Now we have Oh, it looks like a 3-on-1, but it's actually not. Nobody paid them to make another fight graphic. King Ghidorah being in this fight sucks because of its magnet field, just whipping everybody around. But if we can... Oh no, one of them fell up there. I'm gonna let those two just get about their business and take out Mechagodzilla. Alright, now they're getting up in my business. It's cool. It saves me a little bit of time, too. Rude is what that is. Rude. So generally, if you move, you want to do that rush down drill attack. It just gets you around the stage much faster than walking, regular jumping. We pretty much have this in the bag. Godzilla got moved down a little bit, that's okay. Up, he's hitting way too many stage artifacts. Okay, so the final stage is the boss of the game, and it is Mecha King Ghidorah, who for some reason is the size of a small house. We don't know why. They took regular Ghidorah and put him on kaiju growth hormone, I guess. So there is an actual pattern you have to do to attack this boss. You have to hit its metal head in midair, and then you hit its main body. You need to run away, because if the metal head grabs you, it will do a pretty decent amount of damage throwing you. So now we have the first head is going to explode. You have a good point. We are at a size larger size index than most. All right, beautiful. I missed one hit on the last cycle, but I got one more to compensate. Come on, get down. There we go. No, he got me. So now we've got one more cycle. There we go. He's gonna go all crazy, and this is like the one time the game I actually bother blocking. Oh, come on. And that is time. What was that, 11:19? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let me see. That actually might be a... Is that my PB? I know I didn't beat Cheese. Yes. I, in fact, just PB'd by 13 seconds. Wahoo. Moving me from 5th to a slightly faster 5th. Yeah, you forget in this game, Cheese, we're not tied. We're not the Guardians. You've got a good, 33 seconds on my time? Well, guess what? Now it's down to 20 seconds. I'm coming for you, Big Cheese. Yeah, so that is Godzilla Domination. It's a nice little other fun speedrun to learn. Hey, Aunt Noel knows what's up. And literally the end of the story is just Megalon shows up, smacks around some kaiju, and then goes back home. That's it. That's all that happened. But it does have a really, really cool ending theme. Yeah. Thank you all for joining me for the mini Godzilla block during Retrothon. Sucks we didn't get a full run of NES Godzilla, but like I said, if you're gonna run that category, you just kind of gotta get used to it. But it is fun, whooping all the kaiju in a row. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. Thank you all for joining. And stay put, because we have the magic of Scheherazade coming up next.